In a lot of ways, Sharon Stone is the very picture of a movie star, bursting onto Hollywood's A-list with her unforgettable performance in Basic Instinct in 1992, and then earning a Best Actress Oscar nomination playing opposite Robert De Niro in Casino. But around that success, there's been struggle. First, as a girl growing up in working-class Pennsylvania, and then with a near-death experience 20 years ago. 2 weeks after 9/11, Stone suffered a stroke that changed her life and serves as the pivotal moment in her new memoir, The Beauty of Living Twice. Willie and Sharon got together recently for a virtual Sunday Sitdown.
It's looking a little messy behind me. Let's see if I can clean it up.
I want to talk about your book, but before we begin, my goodness, we have to talk about what's over your shoulder, because that is a Sharon Stone original.
You know, I love to paint. When COVID happened and there was no acting, I went to painting. I'm actually going to frame it because I'm so dang proud of myself that I did something.
The other labor of love for you over this last year or so is this book.
The box just came Saturday that had actual books in it. And I opened the box and I was like, I wrote a book! I wrote a book! I wrote a book!
In telling her life story, Sharon Stone begins with the moment it nearly ended.
The book opens with a breathtaking scene of you in the hospital. You have this massive stroke. You make a phone call to your mother. So you better get here quickly. And I mean, did you feel in that moment, Sharon, like you might die?
When the room is so silent and no one's running around trying to fix you, that's when you realize how near death is and how serious everything is.
You write about the light, the feeling of falling, seeing people who had passed.
I found out that I wasn't the only one who'd had this kind of experience. It's so profound.
You talk about the sort of this second life, living twice. Is there a silver lining somewhere in what happened to you in September of 2001?
Oh my God, yes. You know, we're here to learn our lessons. I hope that I was humble and available to my lesson because I don't want to do it again.
Those lessons began in rural Meadville, Pennsylvania, where Stone was raised with her sister and two brothers by a father who worked in a tool and die factory and a mother who practiced tough love.
Did you look then, Sharon, at performing as some way out of the life that you saw your parents having?
No one thought that's what I should do because I was a little kid who tested with a high IQ and was pushed through school, you know, 5 years old in the second grade.
College at 15, I think?
Yes, 15.
Which is unbelievable.
My brother got in a lot of trouble. My brother was a drug dealer. Everyone really felt like I might be safer, if you can imagine, going to New York as a teenager to model than hanging around while my brother was getting in more and more trouble.
Stone was 19 when she signed with the Ford modeling agency and began working around the world. In 1980, she landed a bit part in the Woody Allen film Stardust Memories.
Diet's right, when you want to change.
For the next decade, Stone moved from one modest acting gig to the next.
And I'd done lots and lots and lots of television playing like prom queens that were insane. And I had to make them all insane or drunk or crazy because the parts were so stupid.
I'm sorry I didn't get them all.
In 1990, the hustle paid off with a starring role opposite Arnold Schwarzenegger in the box office hit Total Recall.
You are somebody. You're the man I love.
What was that experience like? Huge budget, that movie made over $100 million. You're with one of the biggest movie stars in the world at the time.
Well, it was very clear to me that Arnold was the biggest star. And I had these fight sequences to do. I studied martial arts like 3 hours a day, 3 days a week. So I gained 25 pounds of muscle and worked out like a crazy person.
After that breakout performance, Stone was called in to test for an upcoming Michael Douglas movie called Basic Instinct.
I have a fondness for white silk scarves. They're good for all occasions.
Stone landed the intense role that overnight made her an international obsession.
When we took Basic Instinct to Cannes, I didn't have money for a dress. I didn't have money for protection when I left the Grand Palais and was suddenly a star. Fans, while I was at the premiere, had taken all my clothes, my contact lenses, my toothbrush, everything out of my suite. Outside the hotel is filled with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. And this is my introduction to fame.
All of a sudden, you are Sharon Stone from Basic Instinct. How do you deal with that?
Suddenly, you don't know where your life went. It just went, and then that's it.
I have nothing to hide.
Part of the hysteria around the blockbuster movie had to do with the most famous and revealing police interrogation scene in Hollywood history.
Almost 30 years later, people say, oh, right, Sharon Stone played that sexualized role in Basic Instinct. That's who Sharon Stone is. Do you still feel that today?
I made, 100 other movies.
Yeah.
And I won an Emmy. And I was nominated for 4 Golden Globes? Who told you I was hot today?
Stone won a Golden Globe and proved she was more than a sex symbol, playing her Oscar-nominated role as Ginger in the Martin Scorsese classic, Casino.
Did Casino feel like some kind of validation of what you knew and you felt in your performances throughout your career?
People still can't get off the Basic Instinct thing. They still want to think the movie was successful because they saw a half of a frame of possibly looking up my skirt. They still want to think that the movie was successful, not because Michael and I crushed it. It's a movie that you still watch every time it turns on your TV. Nanny, nanny, nah. And I know you do. So, you can say whatever you want to say, but I'm the one that's getting the residual check.
I'm not stupid.
Today, the 63-year-old Stone is happily living her second life, acting, modeling, and sharing a full house with her 3 sons.
It feels like you're in a good place, am I right?
I'm in a really grateful place to be in this frat house during COVID with these 3 gigantic boys has been a lot of fun. When I was a kid, I always wanted to have a house full of kids running and screaming and dogs, and I got it. And I feel very blessed and happy about the life I got.
Sharon Stone's memoir is called The Beauty of Living Twice. It's available for pre-order now and will be released on Tuesday. And don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear Willie's full-length interview with Sharon Stone. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get yours.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.